I'm so glad to be here again. Um, I am going to read probably three poems, all written in the last probably 4 months. Um, this one, the first one, is called Pandemic Idol. So something like American Idol, it's called Pandemic Idol. The choice in the year of the pandemic. The culturally insensitive virus with a contentious origin is the squeak of empty swings and seesaws in lifeless parks, the loud sigh of winding trails that await panting souls, the moan and whimper behind a scarce N95 mask, the raucous, insecure voice of the bully from the pulpit, the pain of the human spirit, time-tested, historically certified, and alive is the clattering of driven cells inside bright, colorless, borderless minds, the growing roar of jubilant high fives inside white walls, the snapping of the thread that holds the seam of a bag of pent-up life, the cry of a brave, unmasked hero just born next door to a hero just lost. Your vote matters.
Fuck yeah.
That was point number one. Another one in a similar theme. This was something that I wrote when I realized that I haven't stepped out of my house and I couldn't participate in the protests, or some of us who want to be there, but we sometimes are just sitting on our couches and wondering how things could go better. June 7, 2020. To the protesters on the streets tonight. Wake me up. I still languish in a stupor of brazen nonchalance. I bought Just Mercy, and I know why the cage bird sings, as rakes to untangle the ignorant, self-obsessed folds of my grayish brain. I watch journalists cover the war between varicolored placards screaming that Black Lives Matter, and tear gas, chemical compounds that set fire to the eyes, throat, and skin of every color. Between the lawfulness of chokeholds and the disordered eruption of long stifled, grieving, aching voices, and I muttered, sad and outrageous, and posted a black tile on Instagram from the comfort of my brown recliner. I need more fires. The blazing precinct wasn't warm enough to make me sweat and burn. The rising smoke not black enough to sneak into my lungs and devour the latent pandemic. Smear my sleep mask with a yellow paint from Black Lives Matter Plaza. Name every star you find after all those lives that matter. Kneel on my complicit silence for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Fill the lakes of Minnesota with salt tears. Howl the reform siren once more. If I don't wake up and still breathe, presume I'm dead.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. The other one that I'm going to read, it's something that just got published last month in the Boston Literary Magazine. It's a poem from my childhood, but a reflection of an incident that happened in my childhood, and I'll read it. It's a simple poem. Where is my room? Everyone had a room, except me. Their laughter bounced off of the corrugated cardboard walls, rolled down the balsa wood floors, and besieged the thin metal gates of that model of our soon-to-be home. Even the fake gulmohar, with its orange plastic flowers and fern-like leaves, who also had a spot on the dark green grass mat, couldn't stop snickering. What was funny about a simple, "Where is my room?" It was beyond the mental fences of a 9-year-old. The architect took a red marker, whose felt tip bled pity, and drew a small square on the second level, and in one stroke made me belong, at least in that model, or perhaps soon to be home. I never lived in that room, never got to put up posters of Maradona, Tendulkar, or Rahman on teal painted concrete walls. My copies of Advanced Calculus and Oliver's Story never lay open on that brown mosaic tiled floor. I bought a home with rooms for everyone. There are real succulents and orchids and peace lilies. The walls are covered in discounted art from Pier 1 imports. The silent hardwood floor holds each of us and all that we carry. This is home now. Yet I still sometimes wonder, where is my room?
Woo!
Can I read one more?
Yeah, of course, man.
This one is called KonMari Heart, like the tidy KonMari method. You are a fist-sized lump of flesh that pumps. You are a fist-sized lump of flesh that pumps. Stop this quasi-Freud act and look around. There is barely any light from the flashy chandeliers you hung in each chamber. The opulent furniture is drowning under a sheet of palpable white solitude. Those who walked in walk right back out like acrylic paint that disintegrates and flakes from the canvas. Keep only what sparks joy. Discard the rest. Leave the doors and windows open. Keep beating. Thank you.
Oh. Woo!